First of all, I would like to thanks everybody for being here.
The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan.
Kane drops the glove to Cook. Quickly drops him and Cook. Cook got in his
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. Packing the wind. That'll meet the assist. I won't give a sack up. Hungry that I back up. Try and play a role and you're the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up. Go on with your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump across the ceiling. Monsters are functional. So it's fucking jump. Yo, I'll bust them in the eye. And then I'll take the punks out. Feeling funkin'. Amps in a chunk and I.
Alright, what's up everybody? This is episode 2 of Dynamic Sports Talk. I'm Dan, also known as SS Lost, and today the topic is fantasy football. So I'll throw it over to Jordan.
What's up, guys? Jordan, JD, you know what it is, otherwise known as Raindrop. And once again with us, I think he might be an official cast member, but we're going to head over to Long Island for our third member of the show. Take it away, Jimbo.
This is Jimbo, my real name is James from Long Island, and my gamer tag is HippieJimbo001. Good to be here.
Well, that's just swell.
Alright, so today, everybody, we're going to be recapping our fourth or fifth fantasy league now we're doing? I want to say our fourth.
This is at least fourth, yeah.
And draft was this past Saturday. Everybody went to hell. Everybody got all their the priorities put aside, and we all drafted.
All four of us.
No, it was at least 6 or 7. Half the league showed up, half the league didn't. But everything kind of played out till numbers until we get we're going to discuss some draft picks, some teams here, and But just a little recap of our league. The first season, we had Zach's brother Cody beating me in the championship.
That was the second season we played, though, because we played a year before that, too.
Public didn't really matter.
Yeah.
That was the first league we actually started up. Second year, we had Jesse getting the championship and upsetting Dan, which a lot of people were shocked by.
That was just fucked.
And
this is going to be our 5th season.
And, No,
4th season.
Yeah, 4th. And then last year, it was me dominating the league, just destroying everybody that walked in my path. Dan getting screwed out of the spot in the finals against me, and the Wonder Boy Matt Nobre, everybody pulled for him, and I destroyed him!
Yeah.
Right. And this is season 4. We have a lot more people in the cast.
Yeah, those were all like 6-man leagues usually, like 6 to 10 I think, but this year we went for 20 and we could only get 15, so we went the full 9.
Yep. And let's just recap round 1. I don't know if you guys have your draft boards up, but things playing out numbers. Chris Johnson.
I'll get it up, guys.
All right.
It'll be up in a minute.
Chris Johnson going first pick to the Southern Simoleon squad. That's Danny D. And, playing out the numbers. Adrian Peterson, lucky me. He's going to Mike's team, and I'm playing him the first week, so that's just my luck. Maurice Jones-Drew. Dan taking Andre Johnson. He's brought a lot of success to you, Dan.
I've had him the last 3 years now. He's just my favorite player in the league at this point.
Yeah. Fifth pick was Ray Rice by Jesse, one of his new favorite players on that Baltimore team he loves. Guys, give me your thought on the 5th pick, Ray Rice. Give me your thought on that.
That almost was the worst pick award.
Really? Explain, Dan.
Well, you see, he's just, I don't know, as long as they have McGahee there and they actually got Anquan Bolden now, I just think he's going to lose carries to both those guys. And then on top of that, I think, wasn't Joe Flacco injured a lot last year, so they had to just defer to the running backs most of the time. I just think Ray Rice is going to be overrated and he isn't going to produce as much this year.
Yeah, I made the same argument when
Yeah, Joe Flacco is more developed now. He's becoming a top quarterback in the NFL. I think he's going to be passing more.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you've got guys like Steven Jackson and Frank Gore still on the board.
And not to add on, but I had this conversation with Jesse. I said, why would you take him so early? I'm like, don't you think you could have slipped to round 2 maybe? Maybe even I said maybe round 2. I don't know. Definitely probably wouldn't make it to round 3. I said maybe round 2. And then he said, no, he's going to be an elite running back. I said, well, they just got Anquan Bolden. Their passing game is going to be insane now. How can you do that? And I said, and Willis McGahee had a lot of signs last year. He dominated the first 3 weeks and came on strong in the end of the season. And he's just like, well, if they have a passing game, it's going to open up the run a lot more.
He's got a point there, but I don't think so.
And I'm sure they drafted at least one wide receiver, too, because they had some holes in that passing game. And I think, didn't, what's his name retire? The old guy, Derek Mason.
I think he's still playing, isn't he?
He might have. He was the best catcher in the NFL, though.
For a while, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next pick. Drew Brees by Allen. A gutsy pick, but actually that's a good pick, I think. I'd take Drew Brees early. He's been a fantasy monster the past couple of years.
Yeah, just find all the good running, like the top 3 are off the board, so unless you want like Frank Gore or Steven Jackson, basically take a quarterback.
Yep. And that's exactly how the order went. Steven Jackson going to Wu-Tang Clan at 7. Frank Gore going to Suck My Cooch Suck It at 8. Michael Turner going to Terry Glenn's Trannies at 9. Jimbo, taking Aaron Rodgers. Explain your pick.
Pick Aaron Rodgers. Packers quarterback.
Yep.
He projected to be better than Drew Brees this year. He has a really good receiving core in Green Bay, and he's a beast.
I definitely see you there. Greg Jennings.
I've had Rodgers the last 2 years, and he's led quarterbacks in points as far as I know. I think he's led the league in points the last 2 years.
Yep, that was I'd say definitely smart pick. As a Green Bay fan, I've grown to like him a lot, having to transition from Favre.
Yeah, Rodgers is good.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be. He's great. Doug Simpson picking Randy Moss at 11. I don't know about you guys. I thought this was a pretty bad fuck up. Excuse my language, probably some
contract year.
Yep, and not to mention he's getting double covered every play. I took him last year, and it was great when he connected, but when he gets double covered, you're sitting there.
Look, Revis single covered him for 35 yards.
Oh, the argument is that he's in a contract year, so he's going to become a freak like 07.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a point there.
Awful pick here by Shane. Round 1. Rashad Mendenhall.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what this guy did to be in the top 50 players, honestly.
Yeah, me neither.
What's that?
I knew he was better than Willie Parker, but I didn't think he'd be the 12th guy drafted. You got Larry Fitzgerald sitting right behind him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck.
And Ethan's computer, he probably pre-ranked it because for some reason he always ends up with Fitzgerald. Ethan getting Larry Fitzgerald, I don't know.
That's the only player he knows.
I know. I don't know how this worked out for Ethan getting Fitzgerald, but because Matt Leinert's going to be thrown. It's going to be interesting to see what happens over there.
Yeah, good fucking luck with Matt Leinart throwing to him.
Matt already told me if Peyton Manning was still on the board before the pick, he'd be taking him. And he did just that for his 3rd straight season now. So Matt landing Peyton Manning for how many consecutive years now? And then finally,
Mr. 3.
I landed the 15th pick, and I guess that's what I get for winning last year. But
and Brady was ranked. Wasn't Brady ranked 20-something?
Yep, and I went ahead and I took him again.
Really, at 15.
Really ballsy move, yeah, by me. But, I mean, I have faith in him. He did. Last year, it seemed like, as Patriots fans, he didn't do shit for New England, but it was his 2nd best year statistically, so,
And then you turn around and you get a receiver, too. So that's the benefit of having the last pick.
I took Reggie Wayne. I feel more confident in taking Reggie Wayne. Matt was laughing at me because I didn't take Deshaun Jackson. I was like, Matt, you know what? He did great for you last year, but he's not consistent. Reggie Wayne, I know.
And Kolb. Don't forget Kolb playing QB now for Philly.
Exactly. God knows what the fuck Kevin Kolb's. And Reggie Wayne's consistent. He has.
Yeah, Reggie Wayne's consistent.
It's the reason to watch a Colts game. Ethan taking D'Angelo Williams. Cedric Benson, another awful pick by Shane Burns. Terrible pick.
Is he even gonna play? I thought, didn't he get arrested or some shit?
Dude, Shane Burns has a fucked up team. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. It's just bad.
Yeah.
Team Doug Simpson, okay pick. Sean Green, Jimbo.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a little bit of a gutsy call, but after seeing him come off the bench in the second half of this season and taking over the running game, I don't know. I think he's gonna be better and better. LT's a better mentor than Thomas Green, and I think he's gonna be a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
More touchdowns, more carries, more catches. That's all you gotta do.
I remember hearing the report about him saying he was either going to go late or he was going to go early, and it was a really gutsy call, but it could pay off for you. And hell, he's on your home team and he's a great running back, so this could pay off, Jimbo. Ryan Grant, I love seeing that name head into Green Bay. I'm a big Ryan fan. Roddy White, I thought a little early. Calvin Johnson, I thought a little early. Miles Austin from Allen, not a bad pick. Jesse screwed me here with Jamal Charles, taking him at 20.